Hi, this is Randy from Fried Eggs Golf, and welcome back to Beverly Hills. That wasn't even close.
I'm terrible.
Hi, this is Randy from Fried Eggs Golf, and welcome officially back out here to Beverly Hills. You always touch your face. Every time I start the intro, you touch something on your face. You pick your nose, you scratch your ear, you do something. We're back. What can I say? Sound quality hopefully is a little bit better coming through your device because we have new microphones here. The whole idea of these is just to make your experience out here so much better. And plus, I think I spend probably 50% of every video yelling at him that I can't hear him because he turns away from the microphone on the camera because we just have a shotgun mic up there. You're walking away from me.
I'm busy. I'm a worker,
Oh,
dude.
don't start this song and dance
gosh.
again. And he doesn't understand that. He never will understand that. So this is hopefully a solution to that. We were supposed to have lav mics, so these clips wouldn't be right here in our chests, and we would have some little lapel clips, but those haven't come in yet. And maybe we don't need them because I actually think
This is comfortable. I don't feel it. I don't like it, but
Why don't you like it?
because you're going to hear things that you've never heard before. And I'm not even going to be aware what I'm saying them. That's what's scary.
How much he just talks to himself when we're not around. Like when he's driving around on his fin cycle, I can hear him
Clean your hair.
He's talking to himself right now, in his practice.
The reason I bring up the mics is maybe they're good enough the way they are. Because we get a lot of wind out here. We have a little fluff ball on top, but we want to know from you at home if this distracts you too much, if this is too much for you to handle, this little brick sitting in our chest. We'll get the lav mics going, and that way you don't have to deal with it. But let us know down in the comment section. Sound quality, does it sound good? And two, does the fluff mic, does it mess with you?
Fluff you. Does it fluff you
Don't
up?
say that. I think I'm feeling the fluff. I think I like it.
It doesn't, like I said, I don't even know it's there. So there you go. That's what was the point, right?
Yeah.
You just got to be
Yeah, it's
really
not as heavy as I
careful
thought
when
it
you
would
put it on me.
Oh God. I got your chest there. Nonsense aside, my dad retired this year. A week ago?
2.
2 weeks ago. And we were all a little bit worried to begin with just because, it's like he's worked for the past 45 years.
Yep.
And he's a constant go, go, go guy. And everyone was a little concerned that he might lose it. But thankfully has this beautiful golf course sitting in his backyard, and now seems to be happy as ever because every day you get to come out and you just get to take care of the things that normally would stress you out.
And what I'm going to say is how I did this, working a full-time job is beyond me because I'm busy every day.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the main things that you have to do each day? That way we can kind of address how you're doing them now.
Well, I start my morning out. I usually get up about 6:30. I walk out here and I do whip the green. And now I walk around and do whip all the tee stations.
Do you really?
Yes. And then, of course, there's cutting this every other day. There's rolling it the days I don't cut it.
Yeah.
There's watering every day, tee stations, green.
And then whenever you do treatment stuff, obviously.
Yeah, which I'll be putting on pretty soon. I've put some fertilizer down now. Pretty soon I'll be putting down my preventative stuff for dollar spots and
It looks good.
whatnot.
And I'm sorry to deprive you at home because typically we come out here and we shoot a nice first cut of the season. But since he is retired now and he has zero patience, he cut it like immediately.
No,
as
no,
soon
no.
as the weather was nice.
No. Listen to me. This green was way too long And I couldn't wait till this weekend, or it would have been as deep as my grass in the yard.
Yeah, I think that you came out and it wasn't putting well, and then you're like, "Oh, I gotta cut it. Sorry,
No.
can't wait another day.
It was-
Sorry." Yeah, do you want to tell them what you did that I told you not to do?
I run this course. You don't tell me to do anything.
You complain about how deep it is, and I tell them very
raise
easy
it.
solution. No, I didn't say raise it.
Oh,
All
you
I
said
said,
cut it with a
I said use the
fringe
fringe
mower.
mower and cut it just to kind of take off that real thickness to it, and he didn't. He used the green
I just
mower.
leaned the mower back and it worked fine, then recut it the second time.
So he like tilted it back and
Exactly,
covered it.
and it worked great.
Hey, greenskeepers, is that a thing that you know about? You can do? You tilt
But
your mower back so it cuts
just a
like
prime
this?
example is you guys know how big the bucket is on the greens mower. One pass down, one pass back up, and that bucket was completely full.
Yeah, it's a lot of grass.
Yeah, and that's holding it back.
Yeah, these people would have loved to have seen
Yeah,
that.
they would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only it would have been that deep, and I'd had to have a haymaker to do it. A hay baler.
Okay, so, oh, that's another thing you want to show them about the mics. Like, look, we can just turn around and we can just talk like this.
It's no big deal.
Do we ever show this direction? That's kind of a nice direction. once
That's
the trees-
the driving range.
Yeah, let's show them the driving range. Come along, folks. You're in for a treat today. We're going to kind of give you a little...
Behind the scenes.
we don't get to show this much except for drone footage, but it is actually the driving range T-station. I'm not sure why we put it so close to the green, but we did. But
Because
Kurt,
it's easier to cut.
if you swing around here, go down the fin cycles. We'll do a little plug there. You can see it kind of splits the difference between these two trees here, and that's a driving range that goes, would you say 350 yards,
Oh, it's
400?
got to be 400 and something.
400 yards.
If you want, there's nobody gets one out that far.
I know one guy that could get one out there.
Who?
He's the worst golfer in the world. I say one when you accidentally bump it off the tee.
He has a full-scale driving range here. Well, that's another nice thing about being retired is now you can hit balls, and then you can go
Get 'em.
shag them at your leisure.
Many as I want every day until the crops come up.
Yeah,
Then I have to shut her down.
that's not a very effective driving range.
Well, it works in the fall and in the spring, but it doesn't work in the
Closed
summertime.
in the summer months.
Nope.
All right, so now that you're retired, let's just tell the folks at home what your plans are going forward, because we talk about it all the time. Today, let's just kind of give them a little bit of what you plan to do now that you're retired out here at Beverly Hills.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do, and I talked about, we might want to
lick
go
his
over there and look
lips. Uh-huh.
so you can see.
Yeah,
So we can show it. Let's just walk over
way
here. We don't need to, we can ride in the cart if you want.
No, oh yeah, let's take the cart. That's nice. You can sit up front. You can drive us.
I thought Kurt was going to drive.
How's
you
he-
got the
he has
Fine,
the camera.
fine, I guess I'll drive.
We're heading out. I can talk now because it's not windy.
That's right.
Because we got the fuzzy
That's
mics.
right, we can talk.
We're heading back over the first tee, and for some reason, my dad is obsessed with this piece of land down here. He talks
No,
about it
that's
constantly.
not why I'm going here.
You do it every time. Every
But
time.
it is, but that's going to be a tea station.
That is the. Yeah, let's show the folks. Come on, folks.
That's not why we came over here, but that's why we're here.
You know what?
The grass is already in place.
Let's just talk it
It's
out.
ready. They will love this tea station.
This is why I don't let my dad design any of the golf course. Is because this has been his dream since day one.
But here's the new tea station. You
Here's
can
the tea
see
station,
flag,
guys.
You just can't see the green. Big deal.
It's a blind 70-yard
Show
shot.
them, Kurt.
You can't see anything.
It's another distance. I'm sure there's holes that you blind shoot other golf courses.
This is not how. No, yeah. You remember Sawgrass, that one where you just hit it over the hill? No, because that's not how you build a golf course. Blind shots are not on par threes. You gotta see the green.
This will be a new tea station soon.
It will, just out of spite.
Just out of spite. There
But
go.
hey, put the camera down so you can give the folks at home an idea of what this shot will look like. So this is what it's gonna look like, folks. Right there, and it's gonna be like this, wham, and then everyone's gonna be like, where'd it go? Because you can't see.
The thing is, it's surprising though, because you'll walk up there and it's close. You go, did I make a hole in one or not? You will not know until you crest that hill.
So it's a surprise if you,
It's a surprise.
or
to
you hit it up there and it plugs, and we never find it.
If I had the ambition, I'd elevate this, but I don't have that kind of ambition.
Now, I would be down for that if you brought in enough dirt to make it where you could see the green, but you don't need this because you already have the lengthened tee boxes over there. You just like the angle?
It's just a different, I play 1, 2, 3, the same hole day after day. It's new, it's different. It just makes it, another challenge.
Well, I don't have any problem with like playing shots from different areas, but like for this to be a tee station seems like a lot of work for not much payoff.
Why is there work? I kill a little clover.
Here,
This is
watch,
ready to
I'll
go.
show the folks at home. You stand where I was, I'll stand where you were. Hey, you see how I'm the same height as you now?
Oh.
That's because the land slopes like this, folks. Because watch it, I'll go downhill now, and now I'm shorter than my dad. But the thing is like you would have to level this, you'd have to put work into it, and this is not like ready to go bent grass.
Well, it's close.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
This is your pipe dream. We'll build your tea station
Whatever.
back here.
Whatever.
I don't know why this is number 1 on your list.
It's not. I wasn't coming here for this reason.
What'd
You drug me down here. Jeez.
Oh.
This had nothing to do
I
with
thought-
anything.
But you said over the hill.
No, I said, let me get this over the hill, over that little.
Oh, Dad, what about right here? This would be a good tee box. Just like this. Just real challenging. And then we can get a shot of the ball going straight in
I
the
might
air.
do that.
Dad, what if a tee box in the rocks and hit
I
it?
hope that rock caves in and you fall in the pond. We've been talking about certain area of my golf course didn't grow.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to take the tiller from that point and I'm going to till this up until the grass starts and I'm going to lay down rock. So this will be a path, a stone pathway.
Okay.
Unless we've got a guy that wants to pave it for me. Fried Eggs Golf, get in touch with him.
They're going to charge you still.
No,
Yeah,
advertisement. I'll even let him play.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But anyway-
If anyone's got a fresh batch of asphalt out there and they want to play a par 3 course, let us know.
All right,
10 grand for a free round of golf. That seems
So
fair.
anyway, let's go to the next project.
Okay, there's another thing down the road here?
Oh yeah, my gosh, you wanted projects, I got them.
I know. This is the whole point.
I just don't know if I have enough time to do them. But see how rough that is? This will be all smoothed out.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with this. I like this idea. I've been telling you to do this for a while. Where are we going? Are we going all the way back?
We don't have to.
Let's stop and walk back because I don't want to kill Kurt.
But anyway, we're going to till this up, make a nice little cart path that goes, I'll use that too. We'll use a nice little cart path, comes back to these tee stations. So we don't have, so when I bring my mower back, or if we want to roll those tee stations, we got a place to do it.
What about this for a tee station? Right through here. The idea is to take the path and extend it back to these back tee stations.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to do back here?
Yep.
Oh, there is?
Well,
I thought
there's-
we were done with up
There's
here.
always stuff to do. I like to bring in some fill dirt and some topsoil and fix the front of this tee station so when you mow, you have a place to turn around.
Oh, okay, because it kind of drops off
Yeah.
steep.
I just want to blend it, like maybe out to here.
Yeah.
But this will just be regular grass.
Are you happy with the size of this?
This one I'm real happy with. That one, no.
What do you want to do with that one?
Extend it out like we talked about.
Which direction? Oh,
That
back it into the field a little?
Yep. Maybe.
He's just going, folks. He's gone. Let's go follow him. I was going to talk about this tee box, but this one's. you
Oh, well,
guys-
hey, we can stay right there. Just stay right there. 'cause
okay, I was
I
going
do
to say,
have
let's start.
I do have some things to say about this tee box.
Yeah. His brain is like a ping pong ball.
It
and
needs,
his thoughts are like the paddle.
There's a lot of spots that need sand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come out here and sand dress this whole green. And then this fall, we'll punch it all out and re-sand dress it again.
We'll pull cores with the
Pull
aerator.
cores, yep.
Okay, so this tee box is pretty much finished. You're happy with it. You're happy with the size of it.
I just got to get it groomed. I
Okay.
mean, just make it look better.
And then what do you want to do? So we're done here. And we're not doing anything back here, right?
We thought about it.
No, you thought about
I
it.
did.
I talked you out of it.
Well,
Because you couldn't water it. How would you water it?
another hose. You just keep adding hoses, buddy.
Moving up to the forward tee box. What was this one? Was this like 165? I think that was 165.
155 in the front, and I think it goes to 165
Yeah,
in the back,
165.
something like
and then
that.
this one's like 130.
To 137 or 138, something
Yeah.
like that. Almost 140.
So this one.
But anyway, I'd
you
like
just
to
want this
take-
one to be a little bit wider.
Maybe out in here somewhere.
Just. Oh, really? That far? Like double it?
You like that? Make it that size.
Okay. Well, don't yell at me. Yeah, I think that if you kind of oval that off, and I feel like This is decent topsoil. We're probably bring
Oh,
in some.
this is real good topsoil. That's not our problem at all.
Okay. But we could probably mix some sand in there just to,
And some peat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a new word he likes now.
I'm gonna try that.
I really want to talk a little bit about the sprinkler system, or at least the idea I have for a sprinkler system. Because right now he spends a lot of his time watering, especially like the tea stations. The green's not so bad because it's kind of big and central, and he's not far away from the pond, and he can get that pretty easily. But he kind of has to cart around the pond to get the other tea stations, and he uses a trash pump. So he's got to kind of haul that behind him, throw the hose in,
And then this one here is a real pain too.
yeah, and then obviously he's got to get back here to these tee boxes. But
And when the wind's blowing this way,
oh, forget about it. You can't even.
I had to
shoot
go
it.
get the extra hoses yesterday just to get that one wet.
Yeah. Well, let's go up here then. I'm going to kind of show you what I have an idea for. That might make it a little bit easier for you in the long run. That way you're not having to break your back watering every day. My idea is to kind of find a central or a spot that you can keep your trash pump a little bit more permanently. Probably over here by the first tee somewhere, I imagine, just so it's kind of out of the way, but also like you got a deep trench for water. So even when there's less water in the pond, you can get to it. But I want to run a hose on the inside of the pond, and then at each tee station,
A hose? What kind of hose?
something that can handle higher pressure. I'm sure I'm going to have to do more research on it, but what we're going to have to do is find a connector between that trash pump hose and this new hose and run it around. And then for each tee station, we'll have a break, and then we'll kind of have one of those sprinkler systems where it kind of, you can control the shape and direction. And you see them kind of at like, I don't know, like gardens and stuff like that. They'll like pop out of the ground. I don't know if these necessarily have to do that, but they can kind of, you can pick the shape you want it and the direction you want it to water in. That way all you have to do is fire up the trash pump and open the hose, and then all these tee stations get watered simultaneously.
That'd be nice.
But I don't know how many you can hook up to that trash pump depending on how
How
hard
much
that water.
pressure?
I have to do some math, unfortunately. Look at your pond, how blue it is.
That's what I
He said that
said.
to me 8 times when I got here, that how blue his pond is because he just put treatment in it. What do you put in it?
It's just a bluing. It's a dye.
You don't know. He doesn't
And
know.
It's a dye, and it blocks the plants underneath so they can't get sunlight.
Yeah. It's
And it controls the weeds.
Is it copper sulfate?
No.
All right, well, let's keep on moving along. I feel like we're making good progress. Let's not get held up on the blueness of your water.
The blueness. I did put the thing on the drain too to keep the water from, so it would come up higher.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because that's a big source of the reason that you can have a golf course on your property is that pond. If it wasn't for that pond, you probably wouldn't be able to.
There's no way.
Yeah, because otherwise, let's go up here. We'll talk about it a little bit more. This could be a good tee box because you could move it around. You'd have mobility.
That's an idea.
Oh no!
If I didn't use that trailer so much, that we could plant that. I don't know how we'd mow it, but we could plant it.
Joke backfired there. I don't know what this is called because I'm not someone who makes ponds, but all ponds.
This is the outlet drain.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you. This is the drain. So if his pond gets too much water in it, it won't go over the back side of it. You can see that it's almost at the top. That's perfect height. We don't want it any higher. And you can see
Actually, it's going to come up about another 6 inches.
6 inches. You don't even have 6 inches over there.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, but anyway, Kurt, why don't you hand me that? Because that way if I drop it in the water, I won't be as mad. So you can see down there, and my dad has a little piece of plastic that he has kind of bolted to the outside of that drain. And what that does is it raises the height of his pond. He's not supposed to do that because then it's going to take it very close to the edge over there. But the reason he does it is because in the dog days of summer, this thing loses a lot of water just through evaporation.
Last year I didn't do it.
You didn't.
I took that out.
He didn't plug it up last year, and his pond got like dangerously low
Really
as far as
low.
like
Because we didn't get any rain. But if you put that in and say, let's just say it raises the pond 4 inches.
Sure.
That's a lot of water.
4 inches on that amount of surface area
It's unreal.
Is
Yeah.
100,000 gallon of water.
Yeah.
So any water that comes into that pond up after that point then drains out the backside. And I've been trying to get my dad to be on board with this for a while. Is it's kind of starting to wear out here, and we're actually, I think, even encroaching on this pipe. I think if you look through, you can kind of see it kind of slunking down. And I want to build like a bridge.
Stand on that pipe. Tell me how much weight that
It's
thing
not me,
takes.
it's the golf cart and
Golf
the
cart.
tractors that you drive over.
Look at that. I could drive a tractor over that and won't even touch it.
You don't weigh as much as a tractor. Yes, it is definitely starting to slunk down right here.
It's got a little bow in it.
In this area. I say we build a bridge, preferably out of limestone, but it doesn't have to be. And we put it in brick by
Bridge.
brick. And then people can sit right here. Look at this. You telling me people wouldn't come out for a picture like this?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
His last round out here, he'd walk over and he'd do one of these.
No way.
Yeah, I like it. We'll talk about that one later.
Yeah, that's a pipe dream right there.
He just made a joke. He didn't even realize it. Is there anything on this course, spoiler, that anything else you want to talk about?
There's one more thing. Let's go.
There is?
Yeah.
I really thought that was it.
But this one, I'm going to need your help with.
Okay. Look, you feel that? We just caved the pipe in more.
All right, we're here. We've arrived.
We've arrived. It's the driveway.
I would like Randy to help me because I know how good he is at this stuff. I want to make this into a deck.
This is not golf course stuff.
No. This is an observation deck.
No, you're
No,
guilting
no.
me in to helping you build a
Look,
deck with
your wife and your kids are sitting there. Man, this is really fun.
No, okay, now everybody's like, oh, your dad build a deck, Randy.
That's Mom.
This is such crap.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got Mom in on it, so now it has to be done. That's all you're doing.
All I need
right
you to
now.
do is help me set the post.
I just need you to build me a barn.
Help
That's
me the
all I
post,
need
set
is
the
a barn.
post, and I'll do the rest.
It's so long. It's like a peninsula.
It's great. It would look look how nice it would look.
That is the weirdest looking deck.
Why is it weird?
Look how skinny it would be.
Randy, it's from here to there.
We're done talking about decks. This is not.
All right, let's take a break. I guess I'm not getting my deck.
No, we got to finish what we were talking about. You said you had. That's not the thing.
That's it.
Not building the deck. No. Okay, everybody, welcome out to Beverly Hills Golf Course where you like to get your golf maintenance videos and just all around fun time. Today we're building the deck.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful.
So for years, and I mean years now, we have teased the idea of the second green. Now that he is retired, it becomes a little bit less of a pipe dream and more of a reality because he has the time to, one, maintain it, and two, we have the time, or more so, to build it and kind of plan it out. I'll show some aerials of it. Right in this general vicinity, we want to put a decent sized green, make it a little bit more kidney shaped, give it a little bit more character, but build it correctly this time. We know that we need better drainage for sure.
Which will be simple on this green.
Yeah, because there is a nice
Because
slope.
everything's a natural fall away.
So we could bring in some topsoil and some sand and some peat. You're big on this peat.
I'm going to get that peat in there.
Until he sees the price, folks, and he'll be like, dirt's fine.
I'm not putting $10,000.
Exactly.
There you
He'll
go.
be like, how much? Whatever. We want to put maybe a bunker in there as well, but we build the drainage in there so it makes sense. It looks good. But then the idea is this gives us a little bit more playability from this direction of his property, which there's a lot of. I mean, I think, 50 acres?
55 acres.
Close to that direction. But what really interests me, that green patch of land back there, we could plant some tee boxes in, and we've actually plotted out some par 4s and par 5s that would work playing into this green. Make a little fairway that kind of meanders around this corner, and you have a nice little playable par 4, par 5 that would give us a lot more options as far as building new holes in this direction. And overall, just kind of make it a little more enjoyable because it's not just
You
wedges.
get the
all day.
feel of some real golf course.
Exactly. You get to hit some stuff.
And as far as planting tee stations back there, we also talked about putting synthetic pads back there.
No tee station. No planning tee station.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
No, I might have said it or at least inferred that, but what I really meant was like we build up level areas of dirt and then we slap synthetic tee stations down
There you
because
go.
you're going to be hitting stuff off of tees. There's no reason for you to have to go water.
Water, all
Although
that would be a
the
nightmare.
creek
And mow it.
is right there. I don't know the likelihood of that happening. I think first step is really
First step is get the
committing-
green in.
committing to this green.
Yep. You could actually take a dozer and just cut that corner off
We're not Pete Dye. We can't afford to bring in dozers and tear off hills.
Of course, right there between the mulberry tree and that other tree will be a T-station right there at the corner.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously you put another green in, there'll be opportunities for other par 3 T stations or whatever it may be. Once again, anything that goes in at this point for T stations has got to be synthetic, because otherwise it's just impossible to get stuff back there to water without putting tons of money into it, and we don't really want to do that. All right, everybody, that wraps up this kind of, what is this?
Ideas of what we're going to try to improve here. Improvement ideas. How about that?
I'm gonna put all those words in the title. In all seriousness though, big congratulations to my dad on his retirement. Very well deserved. There's no one on planet Earth that deserves some time off more than this guy right here. So let him see some of that love down below. And as always, there's the super thanks button down there. I always like to put this at the end of the video because I know it's the people that stay to the end really have you know, a little bit more of an appreciation for what it is that we do. So any of that money, as you know, always goes directly back into the channel. It goes into helping out Beverly's Hills. It goes into getting fluffy mics so that we can bring better stuff to you guys. So thanks as always for watching. Please thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, we will see you later.
Stupid. Stupid.